Pastor Jeff here. I want to remind us of something in this week's installment of Wednesday Encouragement. We've talked about it before, but hope is still available for you and for me. We hope for all kinds of things, important things and things that really don't matter. This past Sunday was the Super Bowl. Some simply hoped for funny commercials. Some hoped that Mahomes would have another epic fourth quarter comeback, and a lot hoped for and against Tom Brady winning his 7th Super Bowl championship. I'm a year older than Tom Brady, and if I was your quarterback, your hope would be in vain. I have a better chance of breaking my hip than winning a Super Bowl. So the reality is, what we put our hope in matters. I want to look at Romans chapter 12 again, this time in verse 12. It says, "Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer." Paul is speaking to the church in Rome here, those who have put their faith and trust in Jesus. So this could read, because of your relationship with Jesus, you can be joyful in hope. There is substance behind the hope that you can have. And like other times when hope is mentioned in Scripture, affliction, trials, tribulations are not far behind. Be patient in afflictions. Then he follows the verse up, being faithful in prayer. Have conversations with God. He understands and wants to walk with you through this. Over Christmas, I saw several of my classmates from college posting on Facebook asking for prayer for a pastor in Long Island named Doug Jansen. After a quick investigation, I realized that Doug and I were classmates at college as well. On the 12th of December, he was taken to the hospital because of COVID. His wife, Kelly, began posting prayer updates on Doug's Facebook page. He was intubated, placed on life-saving ECMO, endured blood clots, a collapsed lung. It was touch and go for a long time. Against all odds, his condition began to improve. One of his nurses calling him the miracle man. After 6 weeks in the hospital, Doug describes the physical, the emotional, and spiritual pain he went through, endured during this time, never once losing his hope in Jesus. As Doug recovered, he was able to share that hope with nurses and doctors, those who had emotional scars from trying to help patients battle COVID. In Doug's words, "So that's my mission right now, stuck in a 12 by 12 room in a hospital. Bring the love and healing of Jesus to nurses and doctors." After 8 long weeks in the hospital, Doug finally got to see his kids for the first time since December 12th. He was released from the hospital into a rehab facility and could go home as early as the end of this week. But even if Doug hadn't improved in this life, his family and friends could still have hope in Jesus that they would see Doug in the next. So if you're experiencing hardship this week or know somebody who is, let's follow Romans 12:12 and be faithful in prayer, a conversation with God about the trials, the frustrations that we're going through this week, and place our trust and hope in Him. Go in peace.